Welcome to the Tush twins, heard exclusively on malcolmpresents.com. And if you want to know why it's the Tush twins, it's because many years ago when they were in their earlies, when the
Early.
before they hit
Before
their teen
before
years,
us even.
they
Before
were called
us.
they were called the Tush twins because they were inseparable.
Still are.
Yes.
Anyway, you're hearing
Still,
this on malcolmpresents.com, a streaming network heard
Right.
all over the world and beyond.
Could be Mars. We don't
Could be
know.
Mars.
That's right.
And
are
So
we on Mars? I really would
so
like to move there.
I think I'd like to go myself.
and
I want to move to Mars.
I wish it was a different world, but well. Anyway, Max, lead us into the
So
show.
God is
so
full of
anyway.
wonderful things.
Well,
Wonderful things. No,
yep.
it's not.
Think of that song. And then think
I
of
do.
t-shirts will in the maybe for Christmas and Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Nothing makes sense and plenty of it. So, coming to an Etsy near you. Anyway, so move over Jane and Lily, Grace and Frankie, and Lucy and Ethel, and all the others who have come before and are still with us, Tina and Amy, for one or two. We're the Tush twins with tales of friendship from Brooklyn and beyond. Maxine Faith. And this over there's the redhead, Paula Rose, aka Rusty, aka the redhead. And we bring you through our 60 plus years of friendship with some levity and drama, joy, and unabashed plutonic love. From Brighton to Coney, New York City to the Burbs, and out to the whole the whole wild world, like we used to.
Wild
It's
world.
It's
not
a
even wide,
wild
it's baby,
world.
baby, it's a wild world. We have been through it
It's a
all, and we'll
wild
take you
world.
through our journey. We know each other so well, our atomic particles have been joined at the tush.
Shush.
Tush. So we're taping this show on Halloween. So as I usually do, since I'm a little kid, my mom and I would carve pumpkins. I
And
figured
my
I was
dad
like
and I used to
six
carve
and
pumpkins.
seven. It started. And then my husband goes, "Are you carving a pumpkin?" I said, "I've been carving a pumpkin for 60 plus years. Ain't stopping now." So anyway,
But
I'm
no
gonna put a
stopping
light.
me
I'm gonna put a light
now.
in it tonight because we're gonna get some kitties. It's not raining, so they're gonna come out even though it's cold.
They'll be here soon.
Yeah,
In about 12 years of living here, I have not had one knock on the door at Halloween.
Oh
wow.
no, since I moved here. No, we have
No.
even in the city. They would have to sign up downstairs and they would get a list of the apartments they were allowed to go to.
Right. Well, they're doing that still, but I've been hearing that that's not even happening that much anymore. They're preferring to do like parties for the kids in the building and not have them go around. Here in Burbland, there's a big trick-or-treating going on in the town, and all the merchants participate.
They do that
So
here too.
so they get all this candy, right? And then what do? They come back and they trick-or-treat and get more candy. Double, double candy. It probably lasts through the spring the way it's going. So,
Yeah.
It's called ick. I don't like candy.
ick.
Over here, we
Ick.
have certain areas, like West Hollywood.
Uh-huh.
They close off the streets and they have big street parties.
Right,
In
right.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
in
So
Toluca Lake, where I used to take my kids, a lot of actors and actresses have homes there, producers, writers,
mhm.
directors,
So
Right.
they're
and so
supposed to give
the nice
the
big
big
homes are
candy bars.
like Bob Hope used to be there, and he used to give away toys. And he wasn't
Mm,
out there, but his wife, I think Dolores,
Mm-hmm.
Dolores,
yeah, she
yes.
used to be there handing out candy. And again, they gave the whole bars, not part of the bars.
Well,
We
I
used
remember,
to go around going trick or treat for UNICEF.
No,
Trick or
right,
treat for UNICEF.
right. And we
I
need
used to be
UNICEF
trick or
more
treat
than
for
ever now,
Malcolm.
boy.
We used to go,
Trick
we're
or
the
treat for
UN
Malcolm. Is that what you said?
representatives.
Yeah,
Right.
in
With a
Coney
British
Island.
accent,
Today we're
In,
the UN representatives for the UN. We're collecting for UNICEF.
which is the
Please.
United
And we
Nations
collected
Children
nice.
United
We
Nations Children
collected.
Emergency Fund. Yes.
We collected over a hundred
So
dollars.
we
So when,
yeah, we would
we
bring
used to
it
do
there.
very well.
We used to bring it there.
Mm-hmm.
One of
One
our
of them would
parents would
drive
drive
us
us.
in.
Yeah, and you
I,
go
I
to
used I used to collect for me, but I didn't say it was for UNICEF. When I was, I guess I was
No.
8, 9, 10 years old, 12 years old. We used to
yeah,
get
By the
well,
pennies and
time we were
nickels and
10,
dimes.
by 10 years old, we were collecting. We stopped putting costumes on. We dressed up very pretty
we
in
dressed up
skirts.
like we thought we were we almost
You
look
were,
it was almost like stewardess in a way, because it
yeah.
was like a formal, it was like really funny. I don't know what brought
I
us to
don't
do
think I
that.
ever had a store-bought costume when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I
my
did.
It
mom
was
would
too
always make
expensive.
costumes. She would make she would make stuff. She would,
I'd
I,
like
I,
clown costumes.
I would I remember being like a hobo a couple of
Oh,
times.
I remember that.
That was a thing. And I remember kind of a cupid with a heart. My mom, she made all these things.
Hmm.
But
Not my
anyway,
mom.
she
I
she
would
would
have a
she
princess or I'd be a
well
clown.
she'd put face paint on. It was God only knows. But we went
And we
around.
wore our coats over because it was cold.
Well,
yeah, well, it's
tonight
winter.
they said tonight it's going to be like in the low 40 for the low 40s. So I wonder if the kiddies are going to wear something. We'll see.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're dressed as bears
Yeah,
with
well,
fur coats.
I just hope there's no. We had coyotes on our property the other night. I hope they stay away. Uh,
Yeah,
so
there's one that's walking around here all the time.
maybe the Great Pumpkin. I don't know. Might attract them.
Anyway, guys, let's talk about what we
So,
were going to
what?
talk about
Really? I'm
because
shocked.
you got some good information. Fill us in.
Yeah.
Fill me in, Max.
Well.
Why don't you fill me up,
Uh, I think
buttercup
I had
baby?
it got into my brain that when I look in my basement, I'm about to cry, and I
If
need
I only
to.
had a brain.
I need a brain. Oh, by the way, I didn't show my pumpkin on camera. I don't think. Here it is.
Huh?
This is the carved version of the little pumpkin that could, and I'm gonna light it up
Oh, that's
tonight.
really cute.
And this is it. So I wanted to have the pumpkin, and I took the innards of the pumpkin and I threw it over my stone wall so that the critters can have them inside.
Oh, that's
So,
nice. I used to get the seeds. My father would always collect the seeds, dry them out,
oh, I did.
put them in.
Yeah,
We put them in the oven with a little salt
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Yummy.
I'm gonna do that. I dried them out a little, and they're still
Mm-hmm.
drying out. And now I'm gonna put them in the oven. I make them, and I love the way it makes the house smell too.
Smell.
Smells
I
like a
know.
pumpkiny, cutie stuff. So, but anyway, so I was, gonna get in touch with our friend Mel. Well, I did get in touch with her because she has a guy who like does basement clean outs. And so
Oh,
I said, okay. So, but I don't know if he does Brooklyn. I mean, does only like the boroughs. He might not come up to the Burbland. So we'll see. So they
no.
got me to think about this play that Danny DeVito and his daughter Lucy are doing, and
Mm-hmm.
something I think it's called I Need That. I have to double check, but he he's a guy who just likes to keep his stuff. So he has
Yes,
stuff for years. I have 30 plus years of stuff in my basement.
yes, you
What
do.
the hell am I going to do? I was telling Malcolm, I said I have a collection of walkers, uh crutches, canes, and I think there's even a wheelchair. Like I have to figure out where to donate it
It
because
reminds me of this Facebook thing that an old friend of mine from high school sent to me. He said, "I'm sorry to tell you this, but I need extra money, so I'm going into the adult toy business."
Oh,
And what is he selling? He's selling
oh,
canes, walkers, wheelchairs.
the adult
This is
toy
you said
business.
the adult
Because
toy
toy
because
business.
business.
when he said that, I
All
was
right.
thinking of a vibrator. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's an adult toy, right? I don't know. But
Now
anyway,
I'm keeping my
now
mouth
the
shut.
adult toys.
oh well. You,
What do you guys know about vibrators? That's a man thing.
it's a man thing. I
Yeah.
beg to differ. What are you talking about?
I'm keeping my mouth shut. This
Right.
is
A
a
man thing?
G-rated show.
Yeah,
I don't want to get
adult
into it.
toys. Anyway, let's forget about that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy.
That's another show.
Yeah, It is another show
Yeah, it's another
because
show on an X-rated network.
right, right.
We're getting into that soon.
Well, anyway, so a lot of people have stuff. My question is, what the hell do we do with all this stuff? Why do we keep stuff? Go, redhead.
Why do we keep stuff? Because we think we're going to use it again, and we're going to use it again, and then we're going to use it even again. My brother-in-law was a hoarder, still is. My husband's parents' home was always beautiful and clean, but when he moved back in with his parents, his brother, you couldn't walk.
Mm,
Everything was in plastic, giant black garbage bags. Everywhere
right.
you looked, his car was filled. He's a hoarder.
Mm,
He collects movies. Maxine knows. He would come to my house
yep.
and tape hundreds of movies at a time. And at one point, Dennis had a show, a football game he was taping. He used the tape to tape over it, and I've never seen Dennis so mad.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a disease actually.
It is a
The
disease,
hoarding part of it is a disease. I mean, again, I have 30 plus years of stuff in my basement.
and it's
And
more than that.
what? You know, God,
You
I
have
have stuff,
probably still have the cold duck.
oh God, who knows? I'm afraid. I have like good liquor. I don't know what to do. Where do I donate that, Paul?
Call
You
Dennis.
can send it to me.
Call me.
Right.
I should send it. I have scotch from Elon's Bris.
Well,
What the hell?
bring it over to me.
I'll
I'll
bring it
take
over
the
to
donation.
The next time you come to LA, bring it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't will they even let me? I don't even know what they let
No.
you take on a plane. I don't think that would even
Well,
I'd
I
have to
think you could.
ship it.
I think you could pack it
Hmm.
up.
I'd have to ship it, I think.
You have to
But
ship it.
But
but
anyway, it reminds me. In my for 30 years, I was into sales, and when you were into sales in those days, you wore a button-down shirt with a tie, and of course, Rusty is frozen again. So Rusty, if you hear us, you're freezing.
it's a great service.
Yeah.
I don't know why every time.
But anyway, so in my
You talk,
closet, I
yeah.
have like 30 years of blue shirts, striped shirts, white shirts that I'm never going to wear again from all the sizes from like 16 to 18 or 15 and
So
a half to 18.
can't you
I'll,
donate?
I'll never wear them again.
Can't you donate?
I can, but I don't want to get rid of them because each shirt I remember something about. Same thing with suits. I have probably about 8 suits that I have in the closet that I'll never wear again.
Yeah.
They're either
Well
too
then,
small, too large.
so if they're too small, too large, and some people can use it, then you should
Yeah,
just
but I might lose
donate.
weight or gain weight. But even if I do, I'm never going to wear
But
them
you
because I never wear
so
suits.
then so are you okay?
Don't
So the
ask me.
question is why you're not the only person to
Yeah,
do that. I mean,
I have like 8 to 10 pair of shoes. I
it's
haven't
just
worn shoes, regular shoes, for about 15 years. All I wear is sneakers.
yeah. Well, I know. So you could donate like a lot of
Yeah,
really good things
but
and
I'm a hoarder.
people would be happy to do that for you to do that. I mean, uh but anyway,
I,
it's there's again there's this thing called hoarding. She's back.
Oy vey.
welcome back.
Welcome back. So the
Yeah.
thing is, it's hard to declutter. It's kind of tough. You just try and you listen to people have guilt like I do. If I see something that was from my parents or something, I don't want to get rid of it. Do I need it? No.
No,
But you keeping it for the sentimental part of it. But then are you crazy for doing that?
And
definitely.
then when you get older, Maxine, your son doesn't want it, and it's
Yeah.
going to end up getting thrown away.
Yeah. So I
That's
mean, I
why
don't
I started dumping, except photographs, because I want to hand those down to my nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
okay.
So,
What I find difficult, aside from my clothing, what I found difficult to I've been living here now about 13 years, 14 years in my present apartment, but I had a house that I lived in 26 years.
mhm,
And most of the stuff I had from the house, I had brought in from New York.
yes.
Right.
And I brought from New York, I had rent receipts from my first apartment. I had bills that I had from my first charge account at Bloomingdale's.
Oh my
I
God.
I had canceled. I had
It's
I
time
had
to say shalom.
no, I did. I had receipts that I had from my first job at WNEW TV. Now that
Oh,
was 1965. Now,
wow.
when I moved, 14 years ago, I had all that stored in my cellar of my house.
Right.
Now I'm moving to an apartment, and I
Bye
had to
bye.
get rid of it, and it hurt.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a sentimental thing for sure. It's sometimes it's a guilt thing. You don't, it's like you don't want to rip that off from your past, but
yeah, well,
keep it anyway. I mean, I don't even
Take the
my
Band-Aid,
basement
rip it
could
off.
my band-aid can my band-aid, my basement could literally, I have to hire someone because I there's not a chance I can do it myself.
well,
And
the
I
thing
know it's
is,
going to be a couple of grand minimally for someone to clean out that basement and part of the garage. I still have my he's apartment from his law school apartment, the
yeah,
couch, I mean, I have stuff that's good, and they weren't taking it during the pandemic because I had asked. Maybe now they're picking up again.
yeah,
I have to see.
See if you could give it to.
when I look at things, it sort of brings me back to my past. It's sort of like a video of my life. I mean,
Yeah.
I can remember the first time that I had my own apartment and
Yeah.
that I had to give a rent check. And I had that rent check and I had the original lease of the apartment. And it takes me back when I signed it and I felt so grown up. I think I was like 23 years old.
Mhm.
And I felt so grown up that I had my own apartment and I paid it and I got the receipt from working and
Very nice.
from WNEW and it
So
brought
you
me
save
back to those
one
days.
lease,
One
She's back.
lease.
the others. I had my original Playboy check, one of my first ones
Hmm.
with my tips and all that. I never saved anything else. I
Yeah.
saved that. That's it.
Right.
I didn't save any of my modeling ones. I just dumped everything. Why am I going to keep it? No one cares about my rent checks
Yeah,
or
but you did.
Yep.
I did, but you know what? No one, I don't need it anymore. It's
Yeah, but
time to let it go.
it's like the biography of your life. You can go. That's what I felt like when I went through all these things. I look back and I remember. It's like looking at pictures, but I had
Yeah.
pictured it in my mind.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
I have stuff. I mean, I have stuff in a warehouse in Fort Lauderdale that I still have yet to go through. It's over
well,
three
that you're going to
years.
have to do.
Well,
And I don't, that's because I don't really want to go to Florida. But
Well, yeah.
I but the fact that I have to go there for that part of that reason, to go, and it's just easier to cut that check to the warehouse than it is for me to
that
get
was
on
your
a
mother's
plane.
things, wasn't it?
My mother's
Yes.
things, but there was other things in there. There were, there's
They were
There's
yours.
some
paintings that there's
paintings
paintings that my mother and brother, did, and I want to keep those. I would
that you need to
say
bring.
three-quarters of what is there could go out, but then there's the stuff that I want, and so I don't know how much is there. I don't know how to get rid of it. I mean, what do I do with it there? I have no idea.
You take
I
a big,
hate
put it
to
in a
tell
big
you
pile,
guys, I
go to the
got
beach.
Halloween people here, kids, and I'm taking the computer with me, and we're going to see these little kids for Halloween.
We don't have to do light on camera though. So,
No, it's my
um,
friend Barbara. One moment.
oh my God, that
Yeah,
early.
by the way,
It's the
you have to
kids
get them to
here.
do
One second.
you have to write them to get a clearance.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
okay.
If they're in a disguise, you don't have to worry. If
Yeah,
they're trick or treat, smell my feet, give
yeah,
me
let 'em
something
go.
good to eat.
Yeah,
Why are
trick or treat.
Is
why
it?
aren't they in
Oh my
school?
gosh.
School's over here.
It's over here
You're on
too.
a you're on a late LA time.
Oh, it's only it's not even 1 o'clock here.
It's almost 4 o'clock here. School's
Oh,
Hello.
over. School's over at 3 or 2:30 or something. So
so
she's
they're out
giving out
early.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it's
out
normal time
early.
here. Oh, she's giving something out. I hope it's good
Yes,
stuff.
I'm gonna get out. Yeah.
What do you got?
I got M&Ms and
Oh,
Twix and
oh,
lollipops and Butterfingers.
let go of
And
my
oh my
Butterfinger.
gosh, my friend Max. Hey
Oh,
Max, how are you? Could I could I
don't
show you on camera? Oh,
You want to see
say
the
hi. That's my
costumes?
friend Max.
only if they're
Wow.
it's
Who are
good
you
with their
supposed to be?
parents. Okay. He's
Who are you?
adorable. He's so cute. Oh my word.
Isn't he adorable?
Yeah.
You need some candy. And which ones? Come over here and pick one out. Pick whatever you want.
Oh boy.
Uh,
The
oh my God, smell my feet.
tree. Give me something good to eat.
You want any more?
A oh, how
Yes.
much? You can give some to me. I have I think I have Kit Kats. Kit Kats, Snickers.
You're
They're coming to
welcome.
you next.
I no, I don't they don't
Bye,
come here till
Max.
like 5:30, 6 o'clock generally. So we'll see what the kids are if they're usually the little ones come out, but they start at the other side of the block.
No,
But
they're out
anyway,
now. They're coming. That's my friend Barbara, her grandson, and he's
uh,
adorable. This look, isn't he cute?
Yeah.
yep, yep, he's a cutie face.
Who is he supposed to be?
I have no freaking idea.
I don't know. Was very cute though, whatever it
Yeah.
was. I'm not sure.
It
I
looked
mean, if
like a
someone,
character from a TV show or something.
I hope
Yeah, I
someone.
know. It looks like a little nerd.
I'm hoping someone shows up as Weird Barbie, please.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie
Did you see
world.
Barbie yet?
No,
Yeah,
Neither have I.
you gotta see it. Oh my
I
God,
will.
you guys
It'll be
The-
on DVD soon.
well, they
and
have it
I'm
streaming, but they're charging for the stream.
yeah, they are. That'll
No, wait
stop
till
at
it
some
comes on
point.
HBO or something.
It'll be on. It's I know if I see someone wearing a Ken outfit, I'm gonna crack up. And they also have Alan. You know,
What's the Danny
there was an
DeVito's
Alan
movie?
doll.
I didn't know. I know there's a Skipper,
You know, there was
her
an Alan
sister.
doll, and Alan was supposed to be the quote unquote normal, but
Oh no.
Getting back to the
things
theme of the
got
show.
racy. So,
What was
but
the
we're
Danny
back.
DeVito's movie?
Well, Danny DeVito, it's a play on
Play.
Broadway, and
Yes.
as I said, he's
He's
doing it with his
wonderful. I saw him off Broadway, Other People's Money.
right,
Oh my
uh,
God, he's such a fine actor.
right.
And what is he about
So
5'3", 5'4"?
I don't think he's even
I don't even think he's that tall.
he's like really
Is it
pretty. He's not on the
small?
top. He's small, but he's amazing, and good things come in smaller
How
packages.
tall is
So,
Danny
but
DeVito?
you're asking your
10 inches tall.
According to Google,
Four
is four
feet.
foot 10.
Whoa, he tiny little tiny
Ooh,
man. He's good for Sherry Ann.
right. Stop. That was bad. But there's
And Rhea Perlman is 4 foot, is 5 foot, so she's taller than him.
oh my God, I
That's
wonder
his wife.
how accurate that is. But so people, they actually hoard things, and they actually have to go to like to get help to see it like a psychologist.
This is the
It's
Danny DeVito's
it's in
play.
well, Danny
Yes.
DeVito's play. I don't know. It's the Danny DeVito play is about someone who keeps stuff. It's he keeps saying I need that. It's about the conflict of a guy who likes to keep his stuff, and
Me.
he's attached to things, and he doesn't, he's struggling with keeping things when he should be getting away, giving away things, and that's the character of the play. So it's about him dealing with trying to get rid of stuff, but he really doesn't want to. And every time he wants to give, he looks at something, he's supposed to give it in a way, and he would tell his actual real life daughter Lucy is in the play
Yes,
with
in the
him,
show.
and then he would go, I need this, I need that. It's like, so that's I think the name why it's called that. So, but there's
And
this
we've all said that.
right. Well, there's this famous declutterer, Marie Kondo.
Mm-hmm.
She is like the ultimate, like people go to her. She's a
Oh, I know.
professional.
She's books and everything. I know.
She's a
I have
professional.
never.
Marie
The
Kondo is a
clutter.
professional tidier. Okay, she has to keep our home tidy at all times, except she's been slipping because now she has 3 kids and she can't
Ooh.
keep the house clean because she needs to spend time and deal with the children, and the tidying becomes a secondary thing now because the
Mm-hmm.
kiddies, the minute
Number one.
yeah, the kiddies are number one.
Well,
Well,
So
my mom kept everything so clean and perfect.
right,
speaking about
My
that, I don't.
mom she should have written the book about keeping the
tidy.
house decluttered
Do,
and
do,
tidy.
do you have like report cards or art or pictures that Elon did in the first grade or the second grade? Did you throw those out or do you still
I,
have them?
I might have a couple of things, I have to admit.
I
And I
still have
also
I still have pictures and cards that my boy sent me for Father's Day
yeah,
That's
yeah.
and
nice.
pictures
That's
that they
okay.
drew
But that's okay. I think
and
that's
report
okay. I
cards
think
That's
from
fine.
yeah, I
I,
don't
But
I still
I have my report cards. I have like 1 or 2 report cards. That's all that my parents kept and I kept.
I
I
don't
have my
have
Uncle Milty's report card. He
oh
was all
boy.
A. My
Right,
father
right.
was all B, C,
or,
B, C,
you
C,
you
C,
know what I
B.
got recently, which I like from my cousin, and this is about 5 6 years ago, and her mother passed away, and she was
Hmm.
cleaning out her mother's belongings, and she sent me my yarmulke from my bar mitzvah.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's nice.
You know, for those who aren't of the Jewish faith, when boy gets bar mitzvah to 13, they generally make
mhm.
yarmulkes for all the people in the the guests. You know, it says
Right.
their name and the year they was born and their Jewish name, and I
My
have my
parents
yarmulke.
couldn't afford that for my brother, but he got a beautiful tallis. So when my nephew Rocco got bar mitzvah, I gave my brother,
You had the
brother's
talus?
wife gave him the tallis from
That's nice.
had. So he has Ronnie's tallis.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know if I have I might have had the tallis on my bar mitzvah, but I know each of my boys had their tallis. I think that was the last time they wore them in their bar
Wow.
mitzvah.
Well, Marie Kondo has back to the tips of getting, she says, you have to commit yourself to tidying up. Imagine your ideal lifestyle. You have to finish discarding first. What? Tidy by category? Tidy by category?
Yes.
Follow and ask yourself if it sparks joy. So she went into the sparks joy part because of her children. But then there's like all these decluttering tips. It says if you can slowly just 5 minutes a day, pick one item each day, and then by
And
the end
that's
of
what
the
I've
year,
been
you
doing.
have 365 items you got rid of. They have a lot of these checklists, 12 items to the 12 12 12 challenge. Locate 12 items to throw away, to donate, or to be returned to their proper home. What does that mean?
I think if I did that, I'd still be cluttered because I have like old magazines that I have from Runner's World. I got rid of most of them
Hmm.
because when I was doing marathons, I get Runner's World each month, and each of
Right.
them had a good piece to read, so I always saved them. So I
Sounds
have
like
a.
Playboy magazine. My
I
dad,
never
Oh
say
yeah.
play.
my
I never say
dad,
Playboy.
my dad saved Playboy magazines, and I'm sure there are
Yes.
either the people who took stuff out of my mom's apartment took it, or they're
Hmm.
in a
They're in
warehouse.
the
Because I
closet.
wanted to give some to E, but I mean, because some the original ones are
They're worth
collectors.
something.
Well, did
Yeah.
you ever see Porn Stars about
Yes, I
the
watch
porn
that all the
shop? Yeah,
time. I watch
the
That's
that. I love
not
that
people.
show.
That's not porn. It's pawn.
porn.
Pawn.
P A
Yeah,
W
but
N.
Pawn.
I'm
They
from
know.
Brooklyn. It's porn.
No, it's Charmaine.
Pawn. Charmaine.
No,
Oh, by the way, we actually had chicken Charmaine sandwiches this weekend.
Yes,
did you make it yourself on a bun?
on a
Yeah, so
bun.
I bought the chicken Charmaine at
Uh,
this one Chinese restaurant by me, and it's wonderful. And I bought the buns.
Here
Oh
it
yeah, go.
is. Wait,
Oh,
let
it's
me.
cute.
That's you. Wait, where's and this is. I don't know if you can see it. This
Yeah,
is
well,
the chow
Maxine,
mein on
yeah,
or the charmaine on a bun. Really? We
yeah, but
Guys,
did?
send that to
Maxine
Really?
me.
says that
This
they're not doing it Nathan's anymore.
No.
No, but it was so yummy. And we
Mm.
had egg rolls too.
Yep. It
And
went
everyone
well
else were
together.
eating bagels and
And
smoked
lox.
salmon
Right.
and
Right. But
kipper
we ate.
salmon.
Well, I don't eat that stuff
We
anyway, so I would have been
I
eating some.
do, but I was very happy to eat chicken charmaine.
Sure,
Chicken
man.
charmaine. Oh my God. That
Well,
is the
I'm gonna be
going to
calling
collect.
it the
I also collected when I went to baseball games, or I collected autographs,
mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we did that. We used to go to
which
games
actually I
together.
gave to my oldest son. I said, "This is your heritage because you ain't getting any
I
money from me."
I have when we went on the tour, the anthem tour, I
Yes.
have baseball by like a lot of players. And I
Yeah.
found in my one of my in my dresser on the bottom, Mariano Rivera, Nolan Ryan.
Right.
These are all original signatures. Mike Piazza. I found a baseball signed by
Babe Ruth.
Pettit Jeter. No Babe Ruth. I don't go that far. This was the
I remember
Yankees,
when he
the
got
Yankees
Jeter. We
tour
were in
from Yankee
whatchamacallit.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Right. So we got
I just
Jeter,
yeah.
Bernie Williams, and Pettit, I think, signed that. And it's
Yeah,
one of
lighter like me.
there was
He wanted to give me more than just a signature.
yeah, of
Uh-oh.
course. Yeah, uh-oh. What's in the catacombs there?
We can't talk
But
we can't
we
talk
got
about that.
we got there was so much stuff from that tour. So now I have those are I think worth a few hundred
Those
each.
might be worth
They are.
something,
They
They
are.
are.
I looked it
especially
up.
the
So
Jeter type of thing, Mariano Rivera.
Rivera,
Rivera.
yeah, the Hall of Famers and yeah, so and who else? I
Piazza.
got yeah, I liked him. I like him. He was one of my favorites. He's
But my autographs I have, and it's really funny because people go, "Do you have any celebrity autographs?" And I go,
You have to.
yes, I got Phil, Mitch,
the
Jay,
tokens.
Hank."
Well,
And I'm going, they're not. So the people go, those are celebrities. Those are celebrities. It's the
they
I
family.
grew up with them.
oh to you it's right. It's a whole
It
different
was
ball
like,
game.
okay. It
But
was
to
like,
people who know their stuff, yeah, right.
Anyway, guys, believe it or not, our half hour is
We,
up.
we didn't even get through half of
uh,
this. But
Well, we'll
hey,
have another
it's
show.
Halloween. It's Halloween.
it's
Try,
Halloweeny.
try to do the monster mash. I didn't even get to
Do
say
the
the
mash.
monster
We'll do the
mash
mash. We'll do the
story.
monster mash.
You do the mash. You do the
Do the
Anyway, you
monster
guys,
monster
mash.
mash. So happy
as they
Halloween.
say on what was it, Hill Street or NYPD, be careful out there
Right. And just
Good.
enjoy the great
if you go trick or
pumpkin.
treating.
The Great Pumpkin,
Maybe you
Charlie
see
Brown.
Charlie Brown and Linus. Who knows? All right.
Listen, guys, everyone be safe out there. Don't get any cavities
Right.
and give your parents the candy.
Give you a man.
Right.
Let
And
your
make
Like
sure
my
your
parents.
parents
father, and I have
look
my
at
parents that
everything.
go, these
Yeah.
candies weren't good. Meanwhile,
Right.
my father would eat them.
Right. One
Bye,
time,
guys.
I
Have
love when they
fun.
threw candy corn into a bag for my son, and I'm like, it wasn't wrapped or anything. Someone
Right.
just threw
Oh,
candy corn.
candy corn.
I'm like, and then I said, no, this is in the
Even
garden.
back in the 50s, I never ate
Just go.
candy that was
This
unwrapped.
Oh no,
I
my
was like,
parents would
Right.
go through everything.
they thought
But
it
Everything.
then there
was.
would be chocolate bars, and they knew I didn't like chocolate, so my father would eat it.
He loved chocolate. Anyway,
Well,
Oh
guys,
my,
have a happy Halloween. We got to run.
happy
okay.
Halloween.
See you next week.
And everyone
Declutter.
be
By
safe
the way,
and
Stay
happy
safe.
anniversary.
Right.
thank
Happy
you.
anniversary to you.
Anniversary, yay.
Yay.
Bye.
Woo. Ciao.
Bye. Maine.
Bye.